I'm Rebecca Ashton from A Quest Elite. Today I want to show you the exercises that I describe in DressageToday article that I wrote about things you can do to prepare yourself for the competition arena. These exercises will help you prepare mentally and physically. You can do them in your horse box or in a stable or any other small area, so they're quite simple and there's no excuse. The first thing I want to start with is the shoulder bridge. So if you can lie down on the floor or on your mat or in your box, horse box, or in your truck, in your stable, wherever you might be. We want to have the feet hip joint width apart. This is looking at our alignment, continuing on from the neutral spine. The knees are hip joint width apart, working your way up the body. You want to have a neutral spine, so remembering those curves in the back that we want to keep. Just a little space under the lumbar here, the mid-back heavy and the sternum and ribs just sinking gently into the body. So you don't want to be flared so that you have a big gap under here, just very small gap. The chest is wide, the shoulders are relaxed. The hands are down by your side, the palms facing down. You're going to breathe in, thinking of the lateral breathing, engaging the core, sinking the lower abs in, gently lifting the pelvic floor. And you're going to breathe out as you now imprint the lower spine to roll up one vertebrae at a time. Okay? And then you're going to breathe in just to roll back down one vertebrae at a time. So things to watch out for. You don't want to let your body, the front of your body, let go. You want to keep a nice connection through the front of your body to support your back. And as you roll down, don't get your shoulders all crunched up. You want to keep them wide and relaxed. And each vertebrae, and then you relax into neutral again. So breathing out and breathing in. This also helps to massage the central nervous system, which helps balances you and calm you down. So you're going to aim for roughly about 10 repetitions is about a nice number. Okay, so the next exercise we're going to look at is called chalk circles. I'll give you a couple of variations actually with this one, so you can pick the one that suits you best. First one, the actual chalk circle exercise, you're going to be lying on your side. You may want your legs a little bit bent if it means giving you a little bit extra stability. The most important thing you want to look at is that your hip is on top, your top hip is right on top, it's not rocked back or forward, and that your shoulder and hip are aligned. You want to also feel your lower waist is just lifted slightly to keep the pelvis square, so it's not sinking in and collapsing. So both sides, both waists are the same length. The bottom arm is stretched out in front of you, your head is on the ground. The chest is wide, the shoulders are relaxed. And you're going to stretch forward and then draw a big circle around your body. And then back. The most important thing, you want to keep that hip still and secure and anchored on top. If you find that exercise a little too big, a little too demanding, you might want to just do half circles. So that just requires you coming back, opening the chest, and then back again. Following the hand with your eyes. Twist is going to help you get ready for any lateral work or circle work or corners, anything where we require our body to turn. There's lots of little things that can go wrong here, so just be aware of that. So, looking at our neutral spine, so again, I want you to really concentrate on that spine being in neutral, keeping the natural curves. And you're lifting up out of your seat bones. You've got equal weight in both seat bones. Nice, tall, wide chest. The length you want to think of is coming from the waist area and not from here, so you don't open up and put pressure on your back. See how I'm leaning back there? You don't want to do that. You need evenness in the body. Okay. I like to put my forefinger on my chin and my thumb on my chest. It just keeps everything moving as one unit rather than just the head doing all the work or the arms doing all the work. What we're going to do, we're going to breathe in to begin and engage the core, and breathe out to rotate one way. It's like you're twisting the air out of your body, and then breathe in to come back to center. Breathing out to rotate around, breathing in to come back to center. You want to be careful in this exercise that you're not twisting around like this. You want to keep equal weight on both seat bones at all time, and keep your shoulders stacked above your rib cage, stacked above your hips. Okay, flat back is going to help you get that nice tall seat that we like in our dressage, and it also is going to help the front of the body support the back of the body, so the evenness in the body, very important. So sit up nice and tall with your feet hip joint width apart, your knees hip joint width apart, and again that nice long tall body. If you feel like you're struggling and you can't get yourself tall, you might get a towel or maybe your saddle blanket and just pop it under your seat bones there to help tip the pelvis forward. Hands across the chest, you're going to breathe in to go back to engage the core and just hinge back, and then breathe out to lift up tall. So I don't want you to be rolling at this point. I want everything long and tall. Now it's very important that the core is controlling this exercise. You don't want the pressure on your back. You don't want to go so far back that your back is straining. It's not the point of the exercise. The last exercise is double knee stretch. It's a little bit more challenging, but it's a real wake-up one. So what we're going to do, the setup's quite important, you're going to start with your knees under your hips, your hands under your shoulders. Then from that position, you're going to move your hands about 2/3 of a hand length back under you. So it's as if your hands are a little bit too far under you. Then you're going to tuck your toes under, engage the core, and then lift your knees up so that your lower leg is parallel to the ground. The whole point of this exercise is that you want to feel like the abs are lifting you up. Your lower back is a little bit rounded so that your tail is tucked under. This is really warming up and getting the abs prepared and the core switched on. Good and proper. So this might be enough for you, and that's okay. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, you're going to take your leg out on an in-breath and then breathe out to bring it back. Breathing in, breathing out. The other thing you want to think about is the shoulder stability. Don't have your shoulders up near your ears. Have the shoulder blades drawn down your back and feel like you're supporting yourself, that you're not putting all the weight into your hands, that you're almost lifting up out of your hands. So I hope that's been useful to you. If you've got any questions at all, have another look at the article in Dressage Today, or you can contact me at info@equestelite.com.